What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you guys a super easy way to kill Turka in Dimensional Trials. This is tier 3. So firstly, you want to assign 2 person to stand furthest away from the boss. One will be the healer and another a range. It can be a bow user for self-healing. These 2 players will stay close to each other the entire fight. We're just going to be calling them the laser group because they're going to be connected by laser. Alright, now Turka will do his basic fury ability. Just hold Q to avoid that damage. And when you hear Turka yelling this emote, I'll crush you all with all this fury aura around him. The staff user need to freeze him before the impact just to reduce the AoE damage. So you want to make sure to have a staff user to do this all the time. Next, he'll yell, "You can't stop me." When he says this, one of the laser group will be knocked back to the walls and marked with this red beacon on top of the head. The other person in this laser group just have to stay close to him and you'll see this purple laser coming out. You don't want to break the laser at all costs. Stay together because if you break the laser, 1 or 2 person might die and you'll need a laser for the sheep face. Then he'll do this AoE Fire Storm where you guys have to jump, but it's not that necessary because it just do a little damage. However, it'll stun you guys. Then the boss will do the same Rain of Fire, just avoid the AoE on the ground. When he yells die, this is the sheep face. In tier 3, you're just going to be dealing with 6 sheeps. But in tier 5, below 50%, you have to deal with 9 sheeps. So before the fight starts, you need to communicate like we communicated here. The laser group will pull and aggro the ship anti-clockwise, while the other ranged DPS can do it clockwise. You want to bring all the ship to the middle. Number 1 reason is to let the boss charge into these ships. As you can see here, the boss will have this line. You want to group all the ship there so the boss can charge through them. The second reason is to bring all the ship near the laser group. This is because every time the ship gets hit by the laser, the purple laser, the armor will be reduced by a lot so you can kill them much easier. Then make sure you guys AoE if you have a crossbow user, spin to win. Staff user, you want to chain lightning, have that staff user to use cleave on the firebolt and also judgment lightning so they hit multiple targets within a nearby radius. So once you've taken all the sheep down, the last sheep will drop an orb. So you don't want to use the orb right away. Everyone spread out. This is because the Rain of Fire is going to drop. If the Rain of Fire drops on the orb, it will destroy the orb and you guys will die because you guys can't interact with the orb to get shield on everyone. So you have to pay attention on that. As you can see here, the Rain of Fire drops. Every single one will need to interact with the orb. This way, it will charge much faster and you guys will get a shield and survive the impact of the boss, kind of like ultimate ability. Alright, now rinse and repeat. I'm just going to let you guys watch it again. Assign 2 person with a healer for the back away from the boss. The rest kind of like stack loosely near the boss and be sure to have your back to face towards your healer. This is because you don't want to get marked with a red beacon. It'll basically knock you back towards the very far wall. So if your back is not facing the healer, you'll be far away and no one can actually link to you or save you. You will die if you're alone when you get that red beacon. Remember that. Alright, we're entering the sheep phase once again. Laser team go anti-clockwise. The rest clockwise. Aggro all the sheep, group them up in the middle so the boss can charge. Laser team lower the sheep's armor while everybody else do massive AoE as much as you can to the sheep. Once all the sheep die, the last sheep will drop an orb. Remember that spread out. Don't interact with it yet until the Rain of Fire drops. Now everybody interact with it. And we survive another stomp phase. So we're going to be rinse and repeating. Alright, for this last phase, when the boss actually put a red beacon, right after that there'll be explosive sheep, which I'm going to show you later on. Alright, there's explosive sheep here. I'm going to explain this mechanic right here. There are 2 ways to do this. The first way is the easier one. Have 1 person to aggro the sheep while everybody else tunnel the boss. So the person that is aggroing the sheep, you want to bring the explosive sheep to the laser group. This way it will lower the armor and you guys can all tunnel the explosive sheep quickly before it explodes. This is an ideal way. However, we tried the second method while everybody's tunneling the boss. This kiter will kite the explosive sheep away from the boss solo It is doable if you have like an off healer, a second one maybe, just to top up everyone up before the ship explodes. In this case, in our scenario right here, the kiter kited away, and the kiter was actually using staff to freeze the boss, so he wasn't there to freeze the boss during the AoE blast, so we all got a lot of damage, and then the group wasn't top up to full, and we lost the kiter and I think 1 melee DPS, but everyone else lived, so it proves that this method works. So if everyone lives, all you have to do is just rinse and repeat, group up the ship, bring it to the boss for the charge and also the laser group, then AoE them down, and then wait for the rain of fire, interact with the sheep, survive the blast, and the boss will basically die. So that's the entire boss fight. Hope this guide is helpful. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is your regular adventurer Kasum. Thank you for watching, and peace out.